shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
So stepping in, Jackie Robinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
The very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and one batter in, and the Giants now have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle, and Cueto starts him out with strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Robinson leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ted Williams is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ripped down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run's going to come into score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Groundbreakers lead it 2-0. Babe Ruth is on the mound for the Groundbreakers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he puts it on the ground to third. The throw to Robinson. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Austin.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
This is skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Groundbreakers lead this one 2-0.
For the Groundbreakers, the catcher, number 5,
Johnny Bench is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Got him. Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie.
In there at the knees, strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Slow little grounder left side. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Dave Root.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 33.
Now at the plate, number 33. He'll take his first hacks here. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ernie Banks looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Now batting.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Liner in there for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Lifted in the air out to left. Slater's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, and it's grounded just foul down the line. From the stretch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that is off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set and the pitch. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Up next to the Giants.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
He pulls this one into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sack fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
This is skied into short left center. Mantle's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 2-1. Settling in now, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Standing in, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Two and one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Groundbreakers lead it 2-1. At the plate, Austin Slater. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batter, number 33.
So striding in, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mantle's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the Babe.
The pitcher, Babe Rude.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Robinson becomes the first out of the inning.
Mantle.
To the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Striding in, Ernie Banks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Awfully close with the slider. 1-1 the pitch. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Evan Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Banks ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The right fielder.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Johnny Bench, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now the pitch. High and deep to center field. Mantle's on the move. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
At the plate. Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is popped up, but this will land untouched. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hard hit at third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but
on away and into hit next. It'll be Austin Slater. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. This is in the air out to left field. Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate now, number 33, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Hit toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
In now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The center fielder, number 7.
Ready for another shot now, Mickey Mantle, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the forced play will end the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 2-1. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Longoria.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Out in front of it, strike one. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. This is in the air out to right. K-line is there, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 2-1. Ready now, Ernie Banks. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The first baseman, number 4,
Lou Gehrig is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Alex Dickerson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Striding in once again, Donovan Solano. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kaline is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Marlene Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Marlene Garcia.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Al Kaline.
For the ground game, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Now here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Garcia rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Striding into the box, Eddie Matthews. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dave.
Jimmy Fox will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 out with the man at first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Groundbreakers lead this one 2-1. Raleigh Fingers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Slater. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Kaline is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped up. Robinson calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 33.
Now at the plate, number 33. It could really. Brandon Belt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Brandon.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Mantle is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win.